Welcome to Drunken Mayhem, episode 2. I just got my nails done, so I'm probably gonna be talking with my hands the whole time.
The whole time. Look at them, they're little candy canes.
They're plaid. Look on fire. Anyways, so today we're actually, well, Dwayne, because he's better at making drinks, we're actually gonna make
That's crazy, because you just skipped over the names.
What names?
We should have said with Dwayne and Maribel.
Oh, you're so right.
We should have.
Okay. Welcome to Drunken Mayhem with Dwayne
and Maribel.
Oh, you said my name, I said your name.
Yeah. And our topic of the day is going to be ghosting. We figured that'd be an interesting topic for our second video. I
think it's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't you let us know what's your definition of ghosting?
Okay. So I think that ghosting is pretty much when somebody that you've been speaking to for a while, or somebody that you're dating, and you don't think that they would ever or have the intention of not speaking to you, and all of a sudden they just stop speaking to you without any like notification. Like he's putting the whole bottle of Parmesan in there. I mean, you might as well just put the whole thing.
I gotta make sure there's some room for Sprite.
Look how much he got left in here.
We can do a shot of that later.
That's true, yeah, okay.
That's like 2 shots right here.
It is. What do you think ghosting is?
I agree. I feel like you hit it right on the head. Like, it's basically when someone just like cuts off all communication with somebody and you just don't have a reason behind it. I feel like, of course, like one of the main things that when people think of ghosting, they think about when it's like dating. Right. Because weirdly enough, I feel like most people take it a little bit harder when it's somebody that they're romantically into. Yeah, because I feel like it's like an ego thing. Like, yeah, it's like a jab at your ego. Pride. So why do you think people like ghost people? Like, what do you think is like the main reason that people have the audacity? Oh, wait, let me mix this a little bit. Look how nice this looks. Wayne and I, we love to drink bleach, so it's fine. Don't drink bleach. No, don't drink bleach. But, we like our drinks pretty strong. Yeah. We're pretty good with it, so if it's strong, we're gonna drink that shit. Oh, I think that sizzle, that's hope. And that's what we need right now. The first reason the main reason why people ghost is because for them, it was never anything serious. It was never anything serious, and it was just a matter of, I want to say it could be because they wanted to get close because of possibly sex. That's actually really good. Or they thought they wanted to get close, and then they just felt like after they got to know you that you weren't what they thought. So they were misleading. We might be interested in somebody and we paint a picture of how we think they are, and then you meet them and you're like, wow, we have nothing in common. You're nothing like possibly your social media, because that plays a really big part with dating. Or you're a little dumb. Big dumb. Let me stop. The second thing is, which is very interesting, I feel like the second situation is the relationship was getting too serious. And people get scared. And I feel like a lot of people will get in relationships and everything's just going too good. And if it's going too good, that's scary. And that's when you just gotta be like, I gotta go. That's literally the dumbest shit. I agree. It's super dumb. But also it's the dumbest shit ever. It's really dumb. Whatever. People are just scared to communicate something, right? So they don't want to. They're scared of confrontation. I feel like no, I don't want to talk about my feelings. You should overly communicate. So I think that's the biggest reason why people ghost. I think a lot of people in their head, when something's going too good, the conversation is good, the sex is good, the chemistry is amazing, that you're just like, damn, this is so good that this could be the person for me. And I think some people, when they experience that, especially at a young age, they get scared and they're just like, I'm gonna ghost. Yeah, and I think that's why also a lot of the times when people ghost, they usually come back. Because they had time to see everything else that's out there, and there's really not a lot out there at all. So but at the same time, everybody needs to learn that on their own. Two sides of the spectrum, right? So there's people that do the ghosting, and then there's people that experience the ghosting, and those people have a lot of work to do themselves too, because they have to let go of a lot of the resentment that they
you know, they face. Have you ever ghosted somebody?
Of course. I feel like everyone has ghosted somebody at least once in their life.
Anybody in my life.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You've never ghosted anybody?
I've never ghosted anybody. I just tell people like I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I ghosted in a situation or a few. I'm not gonna say it's been like a whole bunch, but there's certain situations that I might have did because of the fact that it was a mixture of like you were talking to somebody and it just wasn't what you thought it would be when you got to know them.
But why would you ghost? Why not just tell them? Because
sometimes I feel like people get into these fresh relationships or dating and they just throw too much into it. So it was like almost like we were only talking for not even maybe 2 weeks and they seem like they're in love.
You always tell people first though, and then they just continue to be intense and then you ghost them. No?
I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, it don't happen like that anymore where I am in my life now. I'm going to tell you if there's a chance or not and what it is.
So let's say you had called this person and you said X, Y, and Z, I'm not feeling this. Like, I don't know if we should go on a second date, blah, 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 right? Let's say that you said that and then you ghosted that person. Is that technically ghosting or no? Because you told them I'm not interested. Like, I wouldn't consider that being ghosted. Would you?
After that, it wouldn't be ghosting, but it's also one of those situations that I already expressed how I felt.
Yeah.
And we kind of talked about it that I don't need to ghost.
Okay.
They just need to get it together and know their worth.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like.
Yeah, I think, like, I agree. I gotta work at 9 tomorrow and I gotta visit.
Ooh. Working a visit. I can't relate.
Yeah, I bet you can.
Honestly, we don't owe people
an explanation,
anything, but it's nice to give people respect, the respect that you would want given.
Right. Have you ever been ghosted?
Kind of no, because I didn't even care for what it was.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't be nothing.
So it's not something that you like thought about afterwards.
Yeah.
From my experience, like I was dating somebody for a really long time, and then it was like it wasn't even one day to the next, it was that same day. Like, it was like no response, and like I got ghosted, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? That's really fucking hard to like recover from, and Dwayne tells me all the time, like, this person was like scared, like, of confrontation. Like, we all scared, but you need to communicate. Like,
no,
what?
100%. Communication is important, and especially in relationships.
People could be in relationships for like a year and just maybe not give a fuck. It's called sociopaths. Cheers. You gotta be fucked up in the head to do some shit like that. To date somebody for a really long time and then just like not talk to them again.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that? Fucking weirdos. You should just say it. Like, bitch, I don't want to be friends with you, or I don't want to date you anymore.
And even with like a new friendship that's just not working, I think you should just be adult enough to just say what it is.
Because you never know what somebody's going through in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like, I feel like literally, like you said, that could be the 7th or 8th person that does that to that person or whatever, and they could be just really triggered though.
And like triggered or like Janae triggered?
You're so fucking annoying.
I just wanted to know.
I was gonna say something and then I lost my train of thought because you just did some dumb shit.
It wasn't that important.
Yes, it was. Everything I say is important. I forgot what I was gonna say. Communication is the number one thing, and I think that in a general sense, like, a lot of the videos and like topics that we're probably gonna talk about involves communication.
It's literally the most important thing in any relationship.
Literally anything.
It doesn't matter if you're dating somebody, it's family or friends. You all have to hold them accountable and have really good communication, and also be able to be very open about how you feel and put things on the table, and also be able to handle and take feedback.
Yeah. Don't be scared to hurt other people's feelings for overly communicating, right? Because I think that's a big thing. Like, oh, I don't want to tell this person, I don't want to hurt their feelings, let me just ghost them. No, like, say what the fuck you want to say. And 2, don't lie. Like, don't be manipulative about what you want. Like, if you just want friends with benefits and you don't know where it's going, just say that. Like, just say that. And if that person doesn't want that, then there is billions of people in this world, and I trust and assure you will find a motherfucking fuck buddy.
You said billions. And also, on top of that, being honest and not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings, also keep in mind that you won't probably most likely not even, like, you won't hurt their feelings as long as your tone is correct. Especially in person or even a phone call, but not text. I think serious things shouldn't necessarily be through text.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you cannot read tones in text.
I think, like...
You can't even read sarcasm in text.
No.
You can read something in text and you'll go like, what? This needs fruit punch.
It does taste a little bit like plain gasoline.
It needs fruit. It's good, but it almost kind of giving me Long Island iced tea vibes.
You put the whole bottle of Parmesan in here. Like, I don't understand what he thought this was gonna taste like. He literally put. Can you pass me the bottle? Let me show me the bottle.
Ain't nobody.
Show me the bottle. Come on, I'm trying to show you because he knows that he literally put the whole fucking bottle in here, and he's expecting it to taste fruity. But yeah, communication is key, and I think that, like, pretty much how we're gonna end this video is don't ghost nobody. And I'm sorry if you've ever been ghosted.
I like when you did that.
But you see my nails though when I do that?
I know. I don't have candy canes on my nails.
They're not candy canes, it's plaid. Ask them a question?
Yeah.
What are we asking them?
So, have you ever ghosted before? And also, have you ever been ghosted?
Like, damn, I can relate to this video because I ain't shit and I ghosted somebody before.
Oh my gosh. Again, our links to our Instagrams are gonna be in the bio. So check it out. And
Twitter. Are you tweeting?
Yeah, Twitter. I don't really tweet, but I'll put my Twitter in there. I'm gonna start using it soon.
Yeah.
And then also on top of that, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wish that you would just stop ghosting people the way you used to.
Me? You ghost people. I gotta pee.
She literally has the bladder of a 4-year-old. This when she pees, she's sober, and it's just like houseway.
I have a onesie on. It's not easy, okay?
Cheers to your bathroom break.